Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. This is Dr. Mommy Budgets and I am Amanda. Today I am here to do my week 2 budget projection for the month of December 2022. So what we are going to do, we're going to cut straight to the chase because I have a long day of activities. We are going to go on and go through what I plan to do with this week's pay. And yeah, that's what we'll be doing today. So for those that are new to my channel, welcome. And for those that are not new, welcome back. Here on this channel, I talk about anything related to finances. All right, so here we go. Let's go on and populate this information up on the screen so that we can dive right in. Okay, you should see that information now. Week 2 budget projection, December the 9th, 2022. First up, we have the mortgage for $292. Then we have the security bill, which increased by $6 for $32.95. I think I may want to start shopping for more security and alarm system services. Next, we have Netflix, who has also increased to $19.99. One auto insurance for $94. Then I have a separate auto insurance with another company for $62. Next, we have the student loan for $100. Then we have gas and or college tuition for $25. This week, that money will be going toward gasoline for one of my kiddos. Next, we have the debt monies for $337, followed by children lunch for $30, which I have already applied that money or some of that money to the lunch account. I have one child who's still in high school, so yes, he has to pay full lunch prices. Next, we have household expenses for $148, followed by children's savings account for $28.50. Then I have my HOA fees for $6.70, a minor Roth IRA, which I am doing for the youngest child that's still in high school, for $20. Then there is the cushion amount that I like to leave in the account so that it will just not be at zero, for $24. And last but not least, college spending for the 2 that are in college. I send them $46. So the total for this week is $1,266.14. Okay, so typically I leave $1,368 in this account weekly, and it's just so that I can pay all of the debts or transactions each week. So I've come to this number based on the amount of expenses I have per month. So this number may increase, it may decrease. It depends on what items like the insurance does, you know, so that's how I'm there. So I leave $1,368 in the account. However, the total amount for this week was $12,2014. So we're gonna have to subtract the total amount from the amount that I leave in the account. So let's do that. $1,368 minus $12,2014 equals $101.86, and that is the amount that I will be putting away in the bill savings account this week, meaning that I don't need that money technically. That's why I'm just saying right here on paper for now. So that number gets a blue cloud because of course it has a relationship with another number on the page with a blue cloud. Yes, I love my colors and my shapes. It keeps me in line and in order, and it's also easy visibility when I am adding and subtracting these transactions. Now, that's step 1. Step 2 is to go back up through the expenses, put a PA, which means put away, with the pink circle around it, meaning I'm not utilizing that money this week, or I will not be tending to those transactions this week. Not going to go back and read them, you see them there. We're going to come back down to the 4th from the last line on the page, and we're going to add up all of those put away amounts. So you see the PA with the pink circle around it. That total is $295.65. That is also a number that gets a blue cloud around it because, like I said, it has a relationship with the other number with the blue cloud around it. So this is how much, like I said, I will be putting away right here on paper. This isn't going to be the very last step that I do with the money physically, but just until we have all calculations complete and where we plan on moving money and what we're plan on paying for this week, that is how I do it right here on paper. So let's look at the third from the last line. The two blue cloud numbers, let's take care of them really fast. Look like both numbers need to be put away, so this is going to be easy. We're going to add them together. So $295.65 plus $101.86 equals $397.05. That is the amount that I will need to put away right here on paper. So now that we have that out of the way, that number also gets a yellow line because you will see shortly it has a relationship with another number with the yellow line under it. So let's go back up through these transactions. This is step 3. We're going to go back up through here and we're going to put a purple triangle next to any items that I will be paying this week. I will be taking care of those transactions. I'm not going to read back through them, or either I'm going to take care of them or they are going to be considered active for this week. All right, so the only one I want to focus on is the mortgage. This week is the week I pay my monthly regular mortgage payment. So that's the payment where you have the principal and interest, that payment. That is this second Friday of the month is when I typically pay that one. All right, so the amount of the mortgage is $800. I wish it was $87 a month. $876. So you see that I projected $292 out of this pay. So with that being said, I'm going to have to go find the rest of that money to help me pay for the mortgage. So let's do that. $876 minus the $292 equals $584. That is what I am going to have to pull out of the bills savings account this week to help me satisfy that mortgage. However, remember, we're just doing that here on paper because we do have to put some monies in that account. We may have to pull some out, which is in this case. So we're not physically doing that right now. So now that we have our two numbers with the yellow lines under them, let's hop back down and get our total for what we will be either pulling out of the bill savings account or putting away. Let's look at the next to the last line. We have that $584 that we need to help us satisfy the mortgage, minus the $397.51 that we need to put away from those previous transactions. So we have one number we need to pull out. We have one amount we need to put away. Remember, your answer is always going to take the action of the larger of the two numbers. So in this case, it's the 584. So 584 minus 397.51 equals $186.49. So that is the amount that I will need to pull out of the bill savings account this week to help me satisfy all of the transactions up above. Now, that number has a block around it, or a full yellow box, because that is typically where my budget stopped. However, this week, since I was not able to send the extra debts money to the mortgage last week, because you can't send principal only payments if you have not made your monthly payment. So I had to hold off on that. So that's what you're gonna see in this very last line, okay? I'm gonna have to grab that $293, which was the extra principal monies that I could send to the mortgage last week. I'm gonna grab that out of the bill savings account as well. So we are going to be sending quite a chunk to the mortgage this week, and you will see it in my Thursday's update. So let's add all this money together that we need to pull out of the bill savings account. Look at the very last line. $186.49 plus $293 equals $479.49. So that also gets the blue block, because that is actually the total amount I will be pulling out of the bill savings account this week. Okay, so that's going to be $479.49. There you have it. This is the way that I do my budget projection every single week. Leave me a comment below if you have any questions, if you want to try and attempt to utilize this strategy. Actually, guys, it's a lot of numbers and it's a lot of shapes and colors on this page, but it is pretty easy how to do this, because basically all I'm doing is adding up all of my expenses and seeing if I need to pull some money out of that account to help me with those expenses, or if I need to put some away because I have too much money left in the bills checking account. That's it. That's all I'm doing. I'm either moving money from that savings account or putting money in that savings account every week according to my transactions. So that's all I have for this video. This is a Dr. Mommy Budgets, where we dream big but start small around here, and I will see you in the next video. Peace.